Hey, what's up, guys? You're tuned in to Chopping It Up with Charme. Today we got Brother Ben in the building. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm happy to have you here. I actually do follow you on all your social media, so I am a follower of you, and I'm happy to have you on the show here today.
Likewise.
Can we just talk about where you're from? Because you got a lot of knowledge, so I hope that you're where I'm from. So let's just tell the people where you're from.
Well, I'm actually from Fort Worth,
Oh.
but I grew up in Dallas as well because I went to SOC to play basketball.
Okay, I went to SOC too, so that's good.
Yeah, so I grew up in Fort Worth up until middle school. Then I moved out here for basketball, and then I went to SOC first. Then I went to DeSoto. So I pretty much grew up out here. I was always out here, even when I stayed in Fort Worth anyway in Oak Cliff.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So about the messages that you put out to the community, you know, I love everything about what you are trying to teach our people. So what do you consider yourself? Do you feel like, you know, you're a preacher in the making? Do you want to be a preacher, or do you feel like you're more of a spokesperson?
I'm just a brother.
Just a brother?
Just a brother. I don't want no titles. I never want to give myself a title. I want the community to do that, you know, because a lot of people will, I'm a preacher, or I'm a this, I'm a that, but you're not living up to it, so I'd rather my actions speak for itself.
Okay, I feel it, I feel it. So about your actions, like, do you have any projects that you're working on in the community currently, or is there anything that the people might want to get a part of that you're working on?
Well, we have study group every Wednesday and Friday.
Okay.
So on Wednesdays we have on Wednesdays we have the time of what must be done. We're basically going over things that's going on with the government and what we can do to pretty much not be caught up in it. For example, the vaccines, what they're putting in the food, the fluoride they put in the toothpaste, food, things of that nature. So we talk about that. And then on Fridays we go over self-improvement, the basis of community development. Because before we try to fix the community, we got to fix ourselves, because ourselves make up the community. So we talk about rising above emotions into the thinking of God. We talk about the struggle for balance. We talk about different things that deals with ourselves, because we can blame everybody else, we can blame what the government doing, but it's things we doing to ourselves as well, so we got to fix ourselves. So that's what I have on Wednesdays, well, what we have on Wednesdays and Fridays. I got music they can purchase, Brother Ben X music, and then they can go to YouTube, search Brother Ben X and find me there.
Okay, really? I didn't know you had music.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you do? Is it gospel music?
Nah, it's I like trap beats. Like, my favorite rapper is Boosie.
Okay.
So, you know, I rap on his beat, but I just switch up the message. So that's all.
Okay, I feel it, I feel it. So, you know, what are your goals? Because it seems like, you know, you're a very positive guy, and all the work that you're trying to put in the community, where do you want to see it ended? Like, where do you want to see it lead to?
Well, basically, like I said in my bio, my mission is to give life to the dead. So my goal is to first get myself together to where I have real estate, things of that nature, because you can't add, you know, you can't buy more real estate. Can't anybody create that? You know, like money, they printing out the cash, it's fiat money, the value goes down, but when it comes to the land, nobody can go create that or make man-made that. So I want to have, like, you know, my own land, be growing my own food, have businesses there. And for the community, I just pretty much just raising the consciousness of the people. I don't really have like a goal, you know, for the community other than just giving them life, because everybody got their own thing. Because if I say I want a restaurant here, I want this, or I want that, everybody else got different things. So I do want us to have our own grocery stores. I do want us to have our own food. I do want us to have our own schools, so that we can be educated about ourselves. When we go to school, you hear about Albert Einstein. When you go to school, all we know about is slavery. We don't know about who he was before that. So being able to teach our own people, that's what's important. So I would like to have us, I would like us to have our own schools, our own stores where we sell our own clothes, things of that nature. Just basically doing for self on a whole scale.
Okay, I definitely feel that, and I'm definitely behind the movement. So with the differences in the religion, because I did see, you know, you posted recently about you debating with the Hebrew Israelite, and I just wanted to know, like, what is your religion?
Submission to the will of God.
Okay. So you don't have a base religion?
They would call it Islam, but it simply means submission to the will of God.
So do you feel like it should be more unity, no matter what your religion is, instead of it being debates between everybody about who they should follow?
Right, there should, because at the root of it, we're all of that. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said every good Christian is a Muslim, vice versa. So when you look at a Christian, the definition of a Christian is one who is crystallized in oneness with God, following Jesus Christ. And a Muslim is one who is submitting their will to do the will of God. When you look into the scripture, that's what Jesus was doing, submitting his will to do the will of God. But the way we are taught up are brought up, or if you're a Muslim, I can't speak to you. You don't believe like me, or if I'm a Muslim, you're a Christian, or you going to hell and all that different stuff. But when you get to the root of it, it's all the same. So for example, your mama taught you 6 + 1 = 7. My mom taught me 7 + 0 = 7. Somebody else told them 5 + 2 = 7. And because we got 2 different equations or 3 different equations, we saying, oh man, we all different. But when you get down to the root of it, the understanding, we all getting to the same answer, 7. So that's pretty much what it is. We just got to come have that understanding and stop trying to figure out what we different in, and what we can come together on common ground.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So what do you have to say to the negative people? Because there's a lot of negative people out there. And one of the comments that I've seen on your work is, I quote, "You're ringing on the ears of the deaf man. These people are content." So basically, the people are content the way they are. They don't want to hear what it is you have to say. What do you have to say to those people who think like that?
Most people who say like that are, I would say, they just self-righteous and holier than thou. Because when I look at a brother who's selling drugs, I interview brothers who doing that, and they say, this is not what I want to be doing. This is what I grew up seeing. This is what I got to do to feed my family. And I said in another video, if we go raise the minds of them, their parents will come up with them. So we don't have enough examples. So we'll walk past them and then say, why they not coming to church? We'll walk past them and say, why didn't they come to the meetings? But we don't spend no time with them, talking to them, trying to see their story, or show an example and give them an opportunity. So to sum it up, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, one of my favorite quotes, said, you never have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean one next to it. So I'm not going to come to the community and tell y'all what y'all doing wrong. I'm going to just live in my truth, and then y'all be able to see the progress that I'm making, and then you'll say, okay, I need to go on that side, I need to talk to him or follow what he's doing. So I don't think it's that the people don't want to change, it's that the people not patient enough to talk to them and try to redeem them. Because a lot of times people just want to put out a message, and if they don't listen, oh, you dumb and you blind or you going to hell. But it takes a lot of, it takes a lot of time to redeem a people. Like for me, I ain't gonna go to them and say, y'all dumb for eating pork. I used to eat pork. I used to eat chitlins with hot sauce and all that. So why would I go down there and condemn them? They don't understand the consequences of eating it yet. They probably don't. We live in this time to where we all gonna die anyway. But we say we all gonna die anyway, but our cars is gonna die anyway. But we'll put the best oil and the gas in there. So these are things we gotta be patient with them basically. And Brother Malcolm said we can't be so quick to condemn a people because they don't think like us or as fast, because of the times. There was a time when we didn't know what we know.
Right, I definitely agree with you. So as far as your inspirations, who do you look up to, and who makes you want to be the person that you are today?
Definitely the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. A lot of people some probably don't know him, but he's the one who had the Million Man March. He called a million men out to atone, to come together and start back being fathers, start back building businesses, start back going back and being good husbands and things of that nature. And 2 million people came out. And he didn't say join the Nation of Islam. He said go join a black organization so that so we can start to unite with our people. He's been doing it over 60 years. They've tried to kill him. He has organic food for us. He has thousands of acres of land producing that organic food. He's funded schools, restaurants. So he's been doing all this for our people and hasn't tired out when other leaders have tired out. So that's who I look up to.
Well, that's amazing. I didn't even know most of this. So thank you for dropping in knowledge on us today. So where can everybody follow you at? What's all your social media? Where can we get your messages and everything like that?
Brother Ben X on everything. So Instagram, Brother Ben X, YouTube, Brother Ben X. All my short clips you can find on Instagram. Long podcasts, or when I do every Sunday we have a show called Men's Viewpoint, where we pick different things that's going on in the community, and like 4 brothers we give our viewpoint on it. We talk about relationships with the women and things of that nature. And on Facebook is where I have most of my followers. I'm almost at 400,000 there, but that's why I live stream a lot of content and things of that nature. So Brother Ben X on everything. And if you want to email me, brotherbenx@gmail.com, and the music is brotherbenxmusic.com.
Okay, I definitely got to check out some of that for real. So thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all go follow the man. He has a very good message, and we all need to take heed to what is going on out here. Thank y'all for tuning in to Chopping It Up with Charme, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you.